Established in 2000, Preekem Scientific Instrument Corporation Ltd. is the leading sample pretreatment instrument manufacturer in China. This enterprise, with its headquarters located in Shanghai, works with cutting-edge technology specializing in microwave chemistry. As a result of its ongoing innovative research since its establishment, Preekem has launched a series of microwave digestion products currently serving more than 1,000 professional domestic laboratories. Preekem has also been reviewed favorably by the analytical chemistry field and is now the preferred brand in the high-end microwave digestion systems market. TOPEX adopts the design concept of combining intelligent touch control operation and remote observation. TOPEX can flexibly adapt to and work with different types of digestion vessels, which enable it to not only meet the high throughput microwave digestion requirements in the fields of food, medicine, environment, etc., but also satisfies the microwave digestion demands of complicated matrix sample in the fields of minerals, plastics, and cosmetics. Meanwhile, TOPEX possesses powerful control functions, including dual plug-in measuring and control systems for temperature and pressure, IR double circle temperature measuring and control systems, and a PID control system. In addition to all the above safety mechanisms, an electronic lock, a 316L stainless steel industrial cavity, and a high-definition camera system ensure the safety of the operator. Furthermore, a 7-inch color touchscreen makes for easy operation. Remote operation can be achieved by connecting the computer via USB port. This system is consistent with the International Electrical Instrument Safety Requirement, 5MW/. In terms of sample pretreatment capability, TOPEX is able to digest 10, 15, or 40 vessels per batch, providing highly efficient, rapid sample pretreatment solutions. First, open the package and take inventory before assembling the instrument. The product is shipped in a specifically designed protective cardboard box. There are two packages. One is the mainframe, and the other is the digestion vessels. Remove the mainframe and digestion vessels from the packaging and lay out the digestion vessels and rotor. There is a packing list included with the mainframe package. Make sure all the items are there. Now, the open package inspection is finished. The instrument must be placed on a bench that can hold at least 100 kilograms, and the distance between the bench and the fume hood should be 1 meter or less. Ensure the exhaust duct is connected to the fume hood. For optimal ventilation, there should be at least 10 centimeters between the back cover of the instrument and the wall. Attach the hook to the outside of one exhaust duct end. Couple the exhaust duct and the hook onto the air outlet of the instrument. Fix the exhaust duct onto the air outlet by tightly screwing down the hook with the slotted screwdriver. Make sure the exhaust duct won't slide off. A reliable 3-core socket with grounding function is a must. The electrical capacity shouldn't be less than 220 volts. Put the electric plug into the 3-core power socket. Assemble the coupling. Insert the rotor into the cavity. Pay attention to slot alignment. Make sure the turntable is stable and has been securely set inside the cavity. Press the power button on the right side of the instrument to initiate the operating interface. There are 4 major interfaces: the method, the curve, the history, and the setup. Use the touch pen to change pages. There are 4 function keys at the lower left side of the interface: the fan, the camera, the rotor, and the lock. Press the related key to start the function. Press again to stop the function. There are 3 microwave controlling keys at the lower right side of the interface: pause, stop, start. If a method is preset, press the start key to enter the microwave working interface. In the method interface, a method can be created, edited, copied, and deleted. When setting a method, make sure the temperature and pressure don't exceed the working ability of the digestion vessels. After the method is selected, press the start key. The number of vessels must be entered. Please select the actual consuming amount. When entering the operating interface, the parameters of actual temperature pressure curve, current status, total time, etc. will be shown. If the program requires modification, please press the pause key to make a revision. When you need to stop the rising temperature, just press the stop key. The history interface will show the last completed temperature rising program, and the most recent 20 records can also be reviewed. In the settings interface, you can change the parameters of the language, the rotor, the temperature sensor, pressure unit, etc. Please choose the right parameters according to the actual digestion vessel rotors and sensors. For more information, please press the Help key at the upper right corner of the interface. Inspection. Ensure all the components are clean and dry, without tiny cracks or bulges. The rim of the sample cup is complete, the deflation screw is in good shape, and the thermal well of the control vessel is without white powder or warping. Component names: frame, sleeve, digestion inner vessel, seal lid, sleeve pad, top cushion, top screw, bottom cushion, torque wrench. Control vessel, number 0, is different from the standard vessel, which has a hole in the center of the top screw, top cushion, and the seal lid. The installation of the safety diaphragm in a standard vessel is as follows. Take off the old safety diaphragm from the deflation screw with tweezers. Notice the bulge in the center of the safety diaphragm. If the bulge is obvious or has perforations, this means the safety diaphragm should be replaced. Using tweezers, place the specialized safety diaphragm into the opening of the deflation screw and press it to the bottom of the screw. Then screw the deflation screw into the seal lid to compress the safety diaphragm and ensure no gas leakage. Only one safety diaphragm can be loaded. Make sure the tail node of the safety diaphragm is facing the opening of the deflation screw. Prior to every experiment, the safety diaphragm should be inspected carefully. The controlled digestion vessel does not need a safety diaphragm. Place the inner digestion vessel into the sample holder. Pre-treat the sample. Weighing the sample. Accurately weigh the sample to 0.1 grams. Scale precision must be accurate to 0.01 grams. The sample weight can be changed as the situation requires. Normally, it should be between 0.1 and 0.5 grams. The controlled digestion vessel must be loaded with the sample. The controlled digestion vessel cannot be left empty for the experiment. Put the sample into the sample cup and then place it under the fume hood, adding reagent. Either by suction pipette or transfer liquid gun, accurately measure a certain amount of reagent and add the reagent into the sample cup. The amount of reagent should be at least 5 milliliters, while the total acid solution volume should be less than 15 milliliters. Digestion acid. According to the sample matrix, choose single acid or mixed acid, common acid including nitric acid, hydrochloric acid, hydrofluoric acid, or these 3 acids mixed, etc. Be very careful while using hydrogen peroxide. Concentrated sulfuric and phosphoric acid cannot be used by themselves. They can only be used after mixing with other acids. The use of perchloric acid is prohibited. For one digestion batch, the sample and the reagent should be the same in terms of weight and volume for each vessel. If there is any sample left on the inner walls of the digestion vessel, wash it to the bottom of the digestion vessel with reagent, expanding. Insert the expander into the bottom of the control seal lid skirt about halfway and rotate it 3 to 4 times. Then rotate the expander out. This process is the same for both standard digestion vessels and controlled digestion vessels. Covering the seal lid. Align the control seal lid with the inner digestion vessel and vertically insert the skirt into it. Make sure the whole skirt is inserted into the sample cup and compress the seal lid to make the cup rim fit into the round groove of the seal lid. Make sure the cover is placed vertically, otherwise the skirt may warp. When covering the standard seal lid, it will be propped up. You can loosen the deflation screw and cover it again. Then tighten the deflation screw. Sleeve assembly. Insert the pad into the sleeve and then insert the sealed controlled digestion vessel. Framework assembly. Place the top cushion onto the groove of the seal lid. The groove side of the cushion should be facing upward. Place the bottom cushion and the top plug into the framework. The opening of the bottom cushion should be in line with the opening of the framework. Horizontally place the framework on the bench. Push the controlled digestion vessel through the opening of the framework, right side, and make sure the sleeve is closely attached to the bottom cushion flange. Insert the location pin from the top plug all the way through the top cushion to the temperature thermal well. Screw the top plug downward to secure the position. Use the torque wrench to tightly screw the top plug. When you hear a "ka" sound or find the handle is crooked, this means the plug has been screwed in well. No need to over-tighten the plug. Otherwise, the force of over-tightening will affect the vessel. Installation of the standard digestion vessel. The installation method is the same as for the controlled digestion vessel. For screwing convenience, position your dominant hand opposite the deflation screw while not being too close to the framework. Install the controlled digestion vessel first. Hold the vessel, insert the temperature probe from the top plug, lift the cartridge, and place the controlled digestion vessel in the rotor. Aim towards the dowel pin and push until you reach the bottom of it. Align the location hole with the related place of the vessel. Then pull the cartridge down and screw on the air guide tube connector. According to the centrifuge principle, install the remaining vessels into the cavity and ensure the rotor is stable. Screw the big screw nut. And press the rotor key to observe the rotation of the rotor. Which should rotate left and right 360 degrees per time without wobbling. Close the cavity door. Choose the preset program. Press the Start key. Choose the related vessels and enter the operating status. Observe the temperature and pressure curve, the parameters of temperature, pressure, steps, and time. Make sure the reaction vessels have been cooled down to a safe temperature, less than 80 degrees Celsius. Open the safety door, loosen the big screw nut, lift the cartridge, and place the standard digestion vessels under the fume hood. Under the fume hood, loose the deflation screw of the standard digestion vessel to release the gas until the pressure release sound can no longer be heard. In the cavity, loosen the air guide tube connector, close the safety door, and wait till the pressure falls to 0. If it does not reach 0, repeat the process, loosening the air guide tube connector further until the pressure reaches 0. Then screw off the air guide tube. Place the controlled digestion vessel under the fume hood. Screw off the top plug with the torque wrench. Remove the sleeve and the digestion inner vessel from the framework. Slightly push the digestion inner vessel upward and out. Then place them on the sample holder. Open the seal lid and move the digested sample into the container. If the acid drive is not needed, please transfer the digested solution to the volumetric flask, comparison tube, or graduated centrifugal tube. Use purified water to rinse it 2 to 3 times until the constant volume meets the scale. If an acid drive is needed, please select the suitable acid drive temperature according to the different elements. If hydrofluoric acid is used in the digestion, please use the plastic container. In the setup interface, select the GT400 rotor type. Inspect all the components to ensure they are clean and dry, without bulges or cracks. Names of the components: pressure release module, seal lid assembly, seal plug, sample cup, sleeve. Place the sample cup on the sample holder. Weigh the 0.1 gram sample accurately. Place the sample into the sample cup, then move to the fume hood. Accurately measure the required amount of reagent with the suction pipette or transfer liquid gun and add it to the sample cup. The principle of the sample weight and the reagent amount is the same as the one for the frame type digestion vessel. Insert the expander into the skirt of the seal lid and rotate it 2 to 3 full turns to expand the seal lid. Line the seal lid with the sample cup. Vertically insert the skirt into the sample cup and compress the seal lid. Keep the sample cup surface dry, then insert it into the sleeve. Tightly screw the seal lid. Tightly screw the pressure release module. Change the rotor to suit the GT400. Install the digestion vessels one by one into the cavity. If the digestion vessels are less than 40, please refer to the operation manual for the layout method. When the digestion process is completed, wait till the temperature cools down to 80 degrees Celsius. Then, open the safety door of the cavity and take out the digestion vessels. Take out the digestion vessels and place them into the sample holder under the fume hood. Under the fume hood, loosen the pressure release module from the screw thread and screw off the seal lid assembly. Take out the sample cups from the sleeves and place them into the specialized sample holder. Hold the sample cup placed in the sample holder and unplug the seal plug by pulling up. Move the digested solution into the specialized container. For more detailed information, please refer to the TOPEX operation manual and the digestion vessel operation manual. For more digestion methods, please refer to the examples listed in the appendix. If you can't find a desired method, please contact the application engineer of Preekem. Thank you for watching the operational video for the TOPEX microwave digestion system. Goodbye.